Welcome back, everybody, to Funky Star TV once again. In this particular segment, we are going to be talking about the eldest son of Chukwu Emeka Ojukwe, the late former Biafran leader's son. Right? I think his name is Chief Emeka Ojukwe Jr. That is his name. Remember, the Ojukwe himself was the one who took Biafran people to war against Nigeria itself. That the Biafran people at the end of the day lost the war to Nigerian government back in the days. The reason why they lost that war was because of hunger. Okay? And a lot of people, mostly children, lost their lives in millions. Till today, the Nigerian government have not still apologized to the Biafran people. And that is why sometimes the Biafran people, they are not good about it for what had happened to them many years back. So, Ojukwe Jr. Has come out for Nnamdi in favor, okay, of Nnamdi, and also quietly pleading to the government of Nigeria to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi. He is not the only person that I've been calling for Nnamdi's release. We have been calling for Nnamdi's release. Everybody have been calling for Nnamdi's release. Both people in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Only the government know the reason why they are still keeping Nnamdi there suffering. Everybody know what it is already. And this is the kind of thing they try to do to Dele Farotumi. The same thing they wanted to do to Omoyele Sowore. But as you can see, same thing they already did to Sunday Igboho. But Sunday Igboho lasted maybe like 2 to 3 months before you know he was released. And I think that the reason why Sunday Igboho was released so quick like that was because the Yoruba people, they spoke with one voice. They stood up together. They gummed themselves together to fight for Sunday Igboho. That is why you see today, Sunday Igboho is a free man. But the Biafran people, even though we have powerful men, powerful organizations, rich men that matters in Nigeria as a whole, they were unable to release Nnamdi because they are not fighting with one voice. Biafra is a house very, very divided. Biafrans, their house very, very divided. That is why you see somebody like Soludo just come out to make an unwarranted comment recently concerning Nnamdi. Oh, he's not sure if they reason Nnamdi, if they will listen, if those criminals will listen to Nnamdi. Imagine that kind of say. Imagine that kind of talk. A governor, a sitting governor, ladies and gentlemen. And this man have visited Nnamdi in the DSS detention. Instead of him to cooperate, he is indirectly advising Nigerian government not to release Nnamdi. Because people will not listen to Nnamdi, which means whether they release Nnamdi or they don't release Nnamdi, the situation will be like that. So keep Nnamdi inside prison there. We all know what it is. Because for a governor to make that is a powerful statement. A well-known governor. You say, oh, you are not sure these people, they are not going to listen to Nnamdi. Imagine that kind of talk. You see, when the Yoruba people, when they were fighting for Sunday Igboho, they fought together. They stood together once again. They gummed themselves together. They spoke with one voice. That is why you see today Sunday Igboho is free like a bird. He's very, very free and comfortable. Even now, he continues to fight for Oduduwa people. Because since Sunday Igboho came out from that prison, here they have already sent several letters to British government concerning the same Oduduwa. Because these men from Yoruba land, they are very, very serious. They are not playing. You can hear that woman in London, the leader of the conservative political party in London, Badenoch, saying that it is not her business. It's only her Yoruba land she knows. She don't know anything about Nigeria. You don't know nothing. So that tells you a lot how the Yoruba people, they are fighting. That woman, before that woman make that comment, she knows what she meant by that. Okay? We are Oduduwa. That is what she meant. We cannot continue to live one Nigeria. Recently, we heard that these people from the Middle Belt, they are all chanting that they are not willing to associate themselves with Nigeria anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, this brings me back again to the Ojukwe Jr. Make we see within Ojukwe Jr. talk. How intake Nyande matter. Make we take a look. Ojukwe Jr. asks Tinubu to release Nnamdi Kanu to ease insecurity in Southeast. You want to tell me that releasing Sunday Igboho is not connected because Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, is from Yoruba land? Of course. Of course, it's his brother. When they heard Showore before, all these things played along because these people, they are all Yoruba people. You're going to tell the man, oh, you want to kill your brother, you want to disgrace your brother, you have to release them immediately. Make we leave the Igbo people alone, make them they die in prison. That is the meaning of all this. That is the meaning of all this. Because the Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself is from Yoruba land, that was why you see Sunday Igboho being released fast. Fast. They don't keep time. So, may we take a look, ladies and gentlemen. This thing happened in Awka. Chief Emeka Odimegwu Ojukwe Jr., eldest son of the late Biafran leader, Dim Odimegwu Ojukwe, has called on the federal government to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for insecurity to reduce in the southeast. The same thing everybody is saying. But the other guy come pour sand for Nnamdi Kanu Gari. Nnamdi, the governor of Anambra State, president governor, Chukwuemeka Saludo, they called him. Emeka Ojukwe Jr., who spoke to journalists in an interview in Awka, lamented that Nnamdi Kanu has been held and prosecuted by the state on charges bordering on terrorism and crime against the state, and insisted that if he is released, the insecurity in the south east, especially Anambra State, would reduce drastically. It will reduce, of course, because people listen to Nnamdi Kanu. People see Nnamdi Kanu as a leader, as the true leader of Ndigbo. That is why all these people, somebody like Emeka Saludo, the Yohanes Ndigbo, the whole governors, they are scared, ladies and gentlemen, of Nnamdi Kanu, because they know Nnamdi Kanu, how powerful the guy is once again. The guy is too much. All right? He said, there have been daily violence attack on innocent individuals by criminals, with attendant high mortality, which has now attained near normalcy. Considering development from the big picture perspective, the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, may not put on immediately end to the insecurity, but it will assuage the rising tension among the populace who will then join hand to put an end to the rising criminality. While answering questions on conspiracy of silence by Southeast stakeholders on the issue of insecurity challenges in the area, Ojukwe said, "I don't think there is a conspiracy of silence. You know, first of all, security is a delicate subject matter and not what should be discussed for the sake of merely discussing it without regard to the implications and without a clear understanding but valid perspectives of the citizenry and the government, especially those in charge of national security. So I think that many people are just being careful so that their intervention would have the needed impact." He continued, speaking on the constant kidnapping and the killings in the Southeast. He said, "It is sad that nobody can but condemn these atrocities in totality. It is shocking. However, I would not want to go into assessing the governors. Are you scared? Are you scared, Mr. Ojukwe? I have my impressions and opinions, but I will keep them aside because it is easy to be a backseat driver until you find yourself in the driver's seat. Additionally, all actions taken by our governors are not overt. Some are covert. Rather, let me engage the main issue, which is that the insecurity in our homeland now calls for urgent actions." You know, like I said, I don't know what the governors are doing, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody knows what these governors are doing. They are the #1 security officers. In any state you see a governor, they are #1 security officers. What are they actually doing? He continued, "Therefore, I am calling on all of us to join hands and put an immediate end to this embarrassment. Yes, I must admit that the governors have a major role to play, but in the end, my predominant occupation is to see that this situation is confined to the dustbin of history as quickly as possible by increasing the participation of our royal fathers, our town unions, our churches, etc., and have a whole of society approach to this issue." Yo, if we not fight this thing will consume everybody. Most miscreants are known within the various communities. Yes, people are disenfranchised. So that is why the government, they are not doing anything. That is why these things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. Because like we used to say this all the time, if there is job for the youth, nobody will go into all this kind of criminal activities, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody will do that, right? So, and that is why you see in abroad there are jobs for everybody. That is why there is less criminality. You can't see people carrying gun up and down, broad daylight, carrying AK-47, knocking houses, going to knock down houses and things like that, or going to police station to knock down police station, just like that. No, you can never see that. They're not born you well. So, ladies and gentlemen, one love and happy Christmas. Make sure you comment and don't forget to subscribe. And bye.